Welcome back to today's economic news, folks. I'm your host, John, here to dissect the news that impacts your life and your wallet. Today, we are diving into a topic that's not just important, but downright infuriating. Recently, Senators Ted Cruz and John Fetterman united in their stance against antisemitism. What makes this collaboration newsworthy isn't just bipartisanship, but the issue they're addressing. We are talking about a societal cancer that's rearing its ugly head more fiercely each year. But why should you care? Because this isn't just someone else's problem. It's a reflection of a deeper malaise in our society. This affects economic stability, national security, and our fundamental sense of community safety. Now, to appreciate this modern disaster, you need a firm grasp on the historical context. Flashback to the post-World War II era, where survivors of the Holocaust sought refuge in Israel. This moment, loaded with hope, also ignited complex, enduring conflicts in the Middle East. Fast forward to today, and those ancient tensions have intensified. Antisemitism has found fertile ground, being watered daily by political extremism. Remember 2020? Promises from world leaders to eradicate hate after numerous deplorable incidents. Here we are, still grappling with the same monstrous beast, now more emboldened than ever. On December 14, 2025, a supposed serene Hanukkah celebration turned into a nightmare. In a grotesque display of hatred, 15 innocent souls were lost and 42 others hospitalized. Behind this atrocity was a father-son duo, with the father deceased and the son fighting for life. Imagine that, a purportedly festive occasion marred by unimaginable violence. This wasn't an isolated act of madness, but a chilling representation of a pervasive ideology. Consider this quote from Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu warning about policies encouraging terrorism. Can you believe it? Pre-warned, and still a massacre occurs. They say it's easy to connect the dots looking backward, but isn't it negligence? I just want to commend John Fetterman for the courage he served, remarked Ted Cruz. It was a rare moment of praise across party lines, self-congratulatory masks aside. The world reels under the impact of what they call the latest manifestation of this evil. Do they believe a mere pat on each other's back halts this tide of hatred? When narratives frame these incidents as isolated, they dangerously oversimplify. Politicians trumpet a united front against antisemitism. Does this translate into action? Clearly, systemic societal issues are sustaining this hatred, unchallenged in a meaningful way. With such paternalistic politicking, are we meant to accept this as our new normal? This brings us to the libertarian perspective. We dissect these events with a critical eye. First, let's talk about the economic impact. Unholy inflation. Governments rush to increase spending on security, inflating the deficit. Who pays the price? You do, with stretched, flailing purchasing power. Think of government ineptitude and exile of accountability, highlighting systemic failures. Such blunders sow seeds of fear, a bitter harvest reaped by communities at large. Your liberties creeping erasure under the guise of safety, a collective punishment. Reactionary tightening of gun laws post-incident might sound reasonable. Isn't this a collective punishment, choking the rights of law-abiding citizens? The loss of liberty often masquerades as public safety, a forlorn trade. In conclusion, the disturbing events at Bondi Beach underline an issue much larger. It's about governmental impotence, fiscal irresponsibility, and a populace masked in fear. If this continues, the American dream might just become another relic of the past. If you're exhausted from footing the bill for their failures, subscribe now to continue this conversation. It's been John for today's economic news, reminding you that staying informed is the first step toward change.